Fox Sports welcomes you to Craftsman Truck Series Racing from Martinsville, Virginia.
Well, and unlike Cup racing, these guys are impounded. So you race the way you qualify. Whatever setup you have in your truck, that's the way you've got to race it after you qualify. So sometimes you don't qualify well, but you race really good.
Kyle Busch started 12th in this race, currently running 10th, just behind that 6 of Colin Braun. Braun a little bit loose there coming off of 4.
That's Jason Overstreet.
Oh, problems with Colin Braun too, as he gets moved out of the way by Todd Bodine.
We have to go back a lap or two and watch that, because I think Colin Braun moved Todd out of the way, and that was just a little bit of a payback right there. There's times when you know there's going to be some contact, and there's times when you don't want any contact, don't appreciate any contact, and you reciprocate.
I think that was a failure to communicate, though, because the 6, the 30 was slowing down because he thought there was going to be a caution for the 9. I believe
there's a little contact there. There's some more.
Right now, there's a truck spun out on the racetrack. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not. Now, I'm talking about when they were, when that was all going on.
Yeah, Todd may have backed off because of that. And then this is the next corner.
So Colin Braun got moved out of the way, Matt.
2 cautions ago, Rick, he came on the radio and said his car just would not cut. It wouldn't turn well in the center of the corner. It was too tight. Now, he made the adjustment himself by adjusting the brake bias inside his truck. Under the last caution, he says, you know, my truck really feels good right there. I'm really dialing it in. It really now is rolling well through the corner. And the incident on the racetrack, that's just good old-fashioned Martinsville short track racing.
Yep, you got to put that behind you, get that, don't think about that anymore, and concentrate on moving back up.
That 6 truck of Colin Braun was running about 8th or 9th when that little battle with Todd Bodine started, and now he's back to the 16th position and being passed by more trucks. It's taken him a while just to get his bearings again.
That's what happens to you, though, Phil. You know, you get knocked around, you get spun around, you about wreck, and it takes you a lap or two to get your focus back.
He's struggling to
getting in gear, I think.
Get that one turned.
That's a new approach right there. You block the track. That way you can't go a lap down.
And it didn't work.
Looked like he was a little bit sideways. There may have been some contact with the 6 of Colin Braun down the back straightaway. See, Colin pulls up to the inside. He actually got Brian a little bit sideways before they even got to the corner. Brian had absolutely nothing he could do. Rides it up to the outside wall.
You just go down there, and if the guy in front of you happens to let off just a teeny bit before you do, you're right into him.
Practice.
Got one around. Turn 4 here, guys. The 6 of Braun.
Colin Braun gets turned around. No caution as of yet. He's not in the groove. If he gets going again, he'll jump back in. Now they bring the caution out.
Come on, that's all we needed. Come on.
11 cautions here at Martinsville for the trucks.
It's going to help Brendan Gaughan. See if we can see what happened to Colin Braun as he got down in turn number 3. That's Jason White, the 08 on the inside. Looks like the 33 of Ron Horner. It makes a little bit of contact, but it doesn't take much to get you turned around here.
And that's the thing about this racetrack. That's why we have so many cautions. Just a little nudge, and it puts him up here. He's a little loose getting in. You can see that. Ron gives him a little nudge, and the round she goes.
Every one of these caution laps will help that number 10 truck of Brendan Gaughan.